I like to watch.
The 1986 film version of Little Shop of Horrors, based on the musical of the same name, which was based on a B-movie from the 1960s, is fairly faithful to its source material. However, some things that work on stage simply don't work on screen. And while the movie kept the story's edge for the most part, it toned down some of the darker elements, among a few other things. Here are the top 5 major differences between the film version and the Broadway musical it's based on. Number 5. The film version of Little Shop contains a song called Some Fun Now, which is not in the musical. It has the 3 Ronettes, or the Muses, singing about Seymour's newfound success thanks to the Audrey II plant. That said, the title of the song is used ironically. While the Ronettes are dancing on the rooftop, Seymour is still feeding blood to the plant, clearly not having a good time. The stage version of this scene has a different song called You Never Know. It contains the Ronettes, but Seymour also sings. You Never Know contains a lot of exposition that fits great on stage, but doesn't quite translate as well to screen. Seymour explains his feelings on everything, which are a lot more optimistic than they are in the film. Number 4. Somewhere That's Green. In the film, Audrey has a fantasy about a life with Seymour in a perfect house, right out of Better Homes and Gardens magazine. The film shows this fantasy in all its cheesy AstroTurf glory. The song itself is taken straight from the stage version, although the difference is Audrey sings it to the Ronettes while she's sitting on a stoop wearing a sling.
Where everybody has the same little lawn out front and the same little flagstone patio out back.
The blocking is simple, as it doesn't have to be quite as visual as it would be in the film. It serves its purpose as the showcase song for the lead actress of the show. It should be noted, however, that the role of Audrey was originated on stage by Ellen Greene, the same actress who plays her in the movie. Number 3. In the film version of Little Shop, Mr. Mushnick, Seymour's boss, is just that. A boss, slightly tyrannical, not too fond of Seymour. In the musical, after witnessing Seymour's sudden success, Mushnick decides he wants a piece of the pie. In the cute little number Mushnick and Son, which unfortunately does not appear in the film, has Mr. Mushnick singing about how he wants to adopt Seymour, while in asides to the audience revealing that he's just after his money. As great as the song is, it does make sense that they cut it from the movie, because it does make it a lot more disturbing when Seymour has the plant eat Mr. Mushnick near the end.
Wait.
Number 2. Another great song that appeared in the musical, but not the film, was Now It's Just the Gas. In the film, when Seymour sets out to get plant food in the form of Orrin, the sadistic dentist who abuses Audrey, things don't exactly go as planned. Seymour doesn't have to kill Orrin because Orrin ODs on his nitrous oxide. Orrin's fate is exactly the same in the musical, except he sings a whole song about it. A really incredible, fun song that I wish they had left in the film. It's a vocal workout for the actors playing Orrin and Seymour, but in my opinion, it's one of the best songs in the show, and would have added a lot to the film. And the number 1 difference between the film and the musical is definitely the ending. In the ending of the stage show, Audrey is attacked and wounded by the plant. Before she dies, she asks Seymour to feed her to the plant so that she could be a part of it and Seymour could take care of her somewhere that's green. When Seymour realizes the plant is set up for world domination, he decides to kill the plant but is instead eaten himself. In the show's upbeat finale, the 4 people who were eaten by the plants, Orrin, Mushnick, Audrey, and Seymour, along with the rest of the cast, come out and warn the audience, whatever they offer you, don't feed the plant. The show leaves us with the plants winning, actually succeeding in taking over the world, starting with the auditorium. Not a very happy ending. However, in the theatrical release of the film version, Seymour gets to be the hero. He electrocutes and destroys the plant. He and Audrey are married and they live happily ever after in their AstroTurf paradise. The darkness isn't completely gone though, because we do see a little Venus flytrap smiling with wicked glee at the end. It turned out that the absence of an upbeat finale and a curtain call made it harder for test audiences to accept the fact that the ending was dark, with the plants winning. So, to secure those box office returns, Frank Oz chose to change the ending to a happy one, even after filming an ending that was a little more faithful to the original. And while that ending seemed to appease filmgoers, many fans are still very, very divided on whether or not it should have occurred. The original story had elements of a morality tale, a cautionary morality tale. Seymour suffers the consequences because he essentially sells his soul. The contrived happy ending sort of lessens the impact of the whole thing. In spite of this, I'm a fan of both the movie and the original stage version. It's a fun story with great music, and it will always be one of my favorites.
And I want to thank you.